Hello, Dr. Parrott here. I've been asked to explain a little bit about what makes our office different from other offices, because there's a lot of dental offices everywhere. And, you know, we're trying to figure out what really makes us different. And I think one of the things that makes it different is that, by and large, I think dentists are really rude when taking into account patients' lives, patients' time. The amount of time that you typically spend sitting in a dental office, sitting in the dental chair, sitting in the reception room, we'll call it a waiting room because that's what you do is you wait there. The amount of time that you spend waiting there or waiting in the chair or just waiting when nothing's being done, I think that's really rude, and that's the way I was taught. And that's the way most of us were taught, that we should just bounce from room to room, just take care of a patient, get a patient numb, go over and do an exam, come back and work on the patient a little bit. Oh, there's somebody else who needs an exam, go back over there. And I just have always felt that that's really rude when I go to the doctor's office. My appointment's at 10 and they finally get me back about 10:25. And I've been asked 3 or 4 times why I'm there, and I finally, the doctor comes in, and I've been there almost an hour now. I finally get to see the doctor, and he asks me again, why am I there? And then he spends a couple of minutes with me. They say somebody else will come in. I wait a few minutes and they come in. And, all in all, I saw the doctor for 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. That's all. But I was there an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I see that happen a lot, or I have seen that happen a lot in dental offices. So we, at our offices, try to make it so that your time is what we're most respecting. We've changed some things from typical dental offices. We allow the hygienists to work uninterrupted. That way they can get the flow going, get a rhythm, get a system going, so they can spend the maximum amount of time possible taking care of your hygiene needs, not worrying about when the doctors are going to come in and interrupt them. Are they at a bad spot? And they also don't have to spend their time listening to the doctor explain the treatment. That'll all be done separately when you're with the doctor and an assistant. Then they have the time. They don't need to feel rushed because they have time set aside to see you and do that. The same thing happens when you come in and get a filling done or some sort of treatment. The doctor will sit down with you, get you numb if it's needed, do the treatment, and then let you go. I'm sure there's other things you'd rather be doing than sitting in a dental office. I mean, we're pretty fun, you got to admit it. But I'm pretty sure there's other places you'd rather be. So that's why we have set up the system so that we are totally aware. Well, we try to be totally aware. We're not perfect at it, but we try to be totally aware and totally considerate of your time so that you can get on with your life, get on with the things that you want to do, things that are important to you. I hope that helps you understand a little bit about what we're trying to do that's different. I know there will be those who really appreciate it and those who really don't care. But for those who value their time and want to make the best use of their time, that's what we're trying to focus on. So hopefully that helps a little bit.